Hello and welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be doing a bonus stream which is unlike any I have done before. We're going to be creating two new emotes right now, live. The previous two emotes were done on my own. In fact, the very first one was done many years ago for a completely unrelated project. I decided to use that as the default emote, and the second one was done sort of to follow a couple of trends that were going on at the time with the eye flare meme, but I thought that would look quite nice too, so we went with that. However, the following emote after that was animated, which is not allowed as a simple standard emote on Twitch. So tier 3 never had an emote, and now that we've unlocked a new one thanks to achieving the 15 subscriber goal earlier this week, once again thank you all for that, we now have a fourth slot to fill. So if I just move a couple things, I'm going to be showing my entire main screen, so I need to just make sure it's nice and clear for you. Should be fine. Okay, so switch. I said switch. There we go. So let's get rid of these. They weren't supposed to be there. Wait, where did my... Oh, I accidentally closed that. That's fine. So if I just show you real quickly. These are the old ones. The pre-existing ones, okay? So we've got the standard one, that's how big it is. That is real size, so pixel to pixel. And this is the maximum size version of it. I can zoom in on that so you can have a nice good look. As you can see, it's very simple, it's just me. There's a bit of hair texturing that took a while. Some of the metal texturing too. Now, I was very fortunate actually, because when I saved this many years ago, I saved it, well, it was unfortunate, but I made it fortunate. I saved it as a JPEG, which corrupted the colours. So instead of being these nice big smooth blocks, they became this sort of patchy colour. When I opened it last year, I think it was, to add it as an emote, I realised all this colour patchiness was here, but it was all over too. So I managed to clean up the colours. I left these here because I thought that was a very nice mismatch or mixing of colours, and kept it like that. But you don't get to see that on the smaller versions because they just are too small to handle such mishmash of colour. The brown I managed to do, but I thought with the metal it might get way too convoluted, so I left it just pretty smooth. Then after that, there was the flare, so we've got this. That's real size, very hard to see. Max size is... where is it? 56. Oh, which one did I go with in the end? I don't know. But there's the max size anyway. As you can maybe see, there's some translucency through the red, so you can actually see the metal behind and the flesh. It's not very noticeable on the minimal version, but I think it is there, if I recall. Yeah, you can see a little bit of the, like the eyebrow kind of there. Anyway, after that I decided to make an extra version of this, so the red X, the flare X, there we go, yeah. So an animated version, like so. There's like a spark of light and then the entire thing lights up, blinds out the screen and fades away. Can't zoom in on that because it's a GIF. Next version, each of these I had to do manually separately because they're different resolutions, so the dots are going to be different. The little sparkly dots that come off. I really do like this. And then the maximum version, which I put the most detail in. So that was going to be the tier 3 emote, until I found out that you can't have animated emotes. that's via external things like BTTV. And then I thought, okay, well, how about just something simple then? How about a smile or a laugh? So this is what I was working on. I think it does need some work though, because it kind of looks like it's just a cut here at the actual size. If I go to, oh, there we go. At this distance, it doesn't really look like the mouth is completely open. It kind of looks like that's just a dimple or a cut in the corner of the mouth. But that's what I was trying to go for, just a little smile. Happy eyes. Even that eye's closed. Hard to tell though. But when you look at it minimal size, you just can't tell. It's so difficult to see this. So I scrapped that idea. So today we're going to be doing 2 new emotes. One of them is going to be tier 3 and the other one is tier 1, I believe. Let me just double check that and make sure that's definitely accurate before we start working on this. So, emotes. Where is it? Yes, it's letting me upload an emote for 1 and an emote for tier 3 as well. Hey Joe, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for the host. So I'll just show you quickly. So when I look at this, it says this is your emotes for tier 1, there's a blank. This is for additional, so that's the tier 2, that's tier 3. And when I look at tier 1, it's still let me upload. Tier 2 doesn't let me upload. Tier 3 does. So we definitely got 1 tier 1 and 1 tier 3 available. Alright then. So first things first, let's get the editing software up. This is what I just posted. So let's go with no, not that one. That's for much later. Everything gets rearranged. You can see this isn't alphabetical, so just looking at it like this, it goes by most recently used. Okay, so which one do we want to start with? Just the basic face, maybe? What I like to do is work with either the 56 or the 112, and then downscale it after, because it's easier to cut things out than it is to add extra things. However, sometimes it works out that you can't really cut many things out. A high emote. Yeah, maybe. Could be. As you can see, there's like a little bit of extra space. The reason for this is when I created this image many years ago, it was nothing to do with Twitch, so I didn't do it 56 by 56. It's actually got a little space around the edge. I'll show you what it is. If I just go with... what's it called? Just avatar. It's up by now. There we go. So you can see around the edge we've actually got a few. Just add new layer. Pencil tool. Brush to size 1. There we go. So if I do it red so you can see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around the side, the top and bottom. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got a lot of wasted space there. Anyway, what I was thinking was, like you said, a high emote would be good, but also something to do with my arm as well. With it being a metal arm, it's quite unique. That's my left arm, so I could have like a big thumbs up. So if I just I just hide that, delete that. There we go. So either like it would be an arm, could be again, thumb up, and like that, or even a bigger one actually, because we want to fill the whole space. So it'd be like that. Obviously that's not proportionate whatsoever, but that would be the kind of layout for the thumb, the hand. Or as you say, with the face, maybe we could have the hand come up from like here. Let me get rid of the red. So we could have the shoulder come out, and then the hand comes up with high kind of hand. Yeah? But I think that would be messy, it would just be in the wave itself. Or we could even scrap all this Oh yeah, let's get some music on. So we could scrap all this and do something with just the head, instead of adding the shoulders as well, because we don't really need the shoulders all the time. It's not required, it's superfluous. Oh, I didn't realise they made my chin so pointy on this. We could do all kinds of things with this. We could replicate existing Twitch emotes, because you got the standard ones out there, so we could do our own version of that. What else could we do? So many. Let's get the creative juices flowing by cracking open a cold one. Also, you may notice I may sound clearer than usual. I've messed with the audio, so it should have less background noise, hopefully. I see you put a link. Let me check what that is. Okay, so Joe put a link to this. We could do that. With it being the left hand though, we'd either have to get rid of the fingertips or just flip the image around. But it would also have to not be a paw, it would have to be a hand. So let's get another window up, shall we? Let's go with this one. I was using this ages ago. No, wait, not that one. That's research stuff. We use this one. I was using this for Minecraft mod pack research stuff. So I'll go with thumbs up. So we could take running this screen on 1280 by 720 is so annoying. See, these are coming in from the other side. That would be what the left hand looks like. But I don't think it looks right. Does it? Hang on. What's the Facebook thumbs up like? Is that from the right or the left? It's from the left. So it's a right hand coming from the left. So it is a recognizable thing for the human population, seeing the hand come from the left side. Because most of the time, icons come from the right side. Hey Shira, welcome back to the stream. No, that was just an example that Joe linked. Am I experienced in pixel art? That's what I was just explaining, actually. All my emotes are made by myself. So these are what I've got. That's the basic one. Here's the laugh, which doesn't look quite right, so I'm not using that. Also, it doesn't look very good at all when it's actual size. It's like you can't even tell. Then there's the flare, which is the current tier 2 emote, which I quite like. I use it as punctuation when I want to emphasize something. And then there's the animated one, which unfortunately isn't allowed. I might add it to BTTV at some point, but for now, I'm not really concerned with that. I put so much time into this, it took hours. So let's move on. Then I'll just cut the shoulders off to see what this looks like. Let's compare it. Yeah, here the chin doesn't look all pointy, but there it really does. I should have just taken a photo of myself and pixelized it, but I made this by hand instead. I suppose it could be this bit here that makes it look like that. Yeah, that's more real. Yeah, yeah. Because with this bit, it just looks so chunky. But when you got the shoulders there, it kind of blends into the neck. I think that's why I did it. I did the dark of the neck, which happened to be the same colour as the chin. So that's better. So if we're going to do just a decapitated head, this is what we'll start with. So I'm just going to save this actually. We can come back to it later. As what do we call it? Gregorite head only. Oh, I need the number there. There we go. You never done pixel art? It's quite a lot of fun actually. If you take, for example, a character that you really like, and then start messing with that, that's what a lot of people do when they make their OCs, their original characters, which are actually just recolored versions of popular characters. Wait a second, this music that's playing, that better not be copyrighted. I don't recognize it, so is this new? It's new! Ah, yes, we finally got some new tracks on Pretzel. Alright, let's keep playing. I was just surprised to hear new music. You just decided to carry on your pixel art, very nice. Yeah, the little details make a huge difference, you're right. The problem is, when you have to do a 28 by 28 version, you lose so much detail, it's hardly recognisable. If I type this in the stream, because I'm the only one here with the ability to use it, if I put both of them, you'll see just how tiny it is in the chat. So you lose all that detail from that. Oh, you don't like Pixel? I like it because it's copyright free. Oh, there we go, we can flick between. So there's the full detail, there's no detail. So anyway, head, yep, that's fine. Let's check those hands. So we can have it come from the left. That isn't going to screw with people's minds, that's fine. We could do it even from the front. Don't want it from the back though. That would look really weird. Thumbs up, thumbs down. It'd be nice if we could unlock another emote slot and put a thumbs down. Ugh, don't like that. The light on his arm makes half the arm disappear. Looks horrible. Yeah, if I did left hand, you could get all the finger detail. No, Silver, it's that when this gets archived on YouTube, it gets automatically detected and the whole thing gets copyright claimed. What the hell is this? Ugh. Oh, it's a balloon. It looks horrible. They've tried to add shading into the colour. Oh, that's nasty. Anyway, let's just go with one of these. Let's go with the real hand to get more detail, and then remove detail as we go. So, I was going to pick that, but then I realised I don't like the fingertips. Oh, that's better. Well, there's something off about that. If I compare that to my own hand, it's actually slightly different proportion. It's hard to tell when you look at your own metal hand and try and compare it with a flesh hand. Is that the same? Oh, actually, I'll use my right hand. That way I can tell. Just reverse. No. Yeah, that's what's weird. This guy's fingertips are digging right up, so you'd have to, like, collapse. And that leaves the extra space then. Huh. Because my fingertips don't end all the way over there, they would end over here. So that just looks weird to me. There's a huge void here that would be filled by the fingers. Alright, let's look for another hand. Actually, there's more here. There we go, that's what I mean. So this goes right up to like the ball of the hand, yeah? Whereas that has a huge gap between. We'll just find a good thumbs up hand, and even if it's right hand, I'll just flip it. I mean, we could just draw one from scratch, but then that we'd spend so long on proportions. I'm mainly just going to use this as a proportion guide. It's not going to be a pure recolor. Come on. Just give me a thumbs up. Stop showing bloody Trump pictures, jeez. And there's another one. Another one. Another one. No. Another one. Where are all the sideways hands? They were all at the top and now they're just sparse. Yeah, there's this option as well where we don't have the fingers curled all the way, we have them just relaxed. That's handy. Oh gosh. Good job. Come on. Come on, give me a good one. Actually, let's go back to the top. We'll click on the real ones and see what others they have. Ah, there we go. Although, not quite right. That is an extreme curve there. I'm just gonna try drawing my hand. Hang on a sec. Gotta add an alpha channel. Then select all. Delete that. There we go. So forget all those images we've just looked at. They can be used for reference, but I'll just use my own hand as reference. So we're going to go, to start with, we're going to have the tip of the thumb up here. Then it whoa, whoa, whoa. I should do it in little bits instead of drawing and looking away. So tip of the thumb there. Yeah. I've got the curve in here where the fingers come out. Knuckles here. So we've got knuckle, 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 and then because the finger kind of goes up but the hand carries on a bit, we have that. Yeah. We got lines coming in. And again, this is kind of in while that's out. I have like not sausage fingers. Put a little bit of knuckle in. Oh, I don't know why I put that second one there. Bit of knuckle, bit of knuckle, bit of knuckle. And this is where the fingertips are actually away from the rest of the finger. With the fingernail too. So just a little mark for the nail. And then the rest of the hand continues around. It goes all the way over here and then starts to curve back up a bit. At the same time, the thumb has come down, it's got a knuckle there. Then it comes down further. Yeah, this knuckle is more pronounced. So it's like that. Oh yeah, so you may be wondering what this big news is that's mentioned in the stream title. After we've done the first emote, I'd like to get your opinions on a few little things, because I'm thinking of trying something out that would help. I'm trying not to be too specific about it so as not to give it away, but it's something that could be beneficial. In line with the fingertip over here is where the hand comes away from the wrist. There we go. This is wrist. And here we've got like crease. We've got a bit of palm line here. Oh, this is so misproportionate. I've left way too much of a gap here. I think maybe if I bring the hand part in. Yeah? It's a little bit better. No, this bit here needs to be straighter. What's the switch color button? There is no switch color button. See, I'm using this, right? It would just send it to white if I switch it. Which is no good. In fact, actually, I'll put a background layer. And just fill it white. There we go. So on the front layer, I can do that. Man, this is difficult. The shape of my hands are not the same as those. There's little differences. That's close. Although, actually, in the end, it doesn't matter all that much because we're doing 56 by 56, but the one that appears in chat would be 28 by 28. So, we just need the basics. That wasn't far off. Yeah, that one's not far off. Minus the extra chunky pinky finger. So let's take this bit, right? I'll just screenshot it. So, there we go. Because I have the red as the background colour, it selected that as the backdrop. So you're going to get a bit of a tutorial here. If I try and delete everything on this now, like so, then it will default to the background colour that's selected. If I try adding an alpha channel, then deleting it, then it will remove everything. The alpha channel is the transparency of the layer. What am I doing? Yeah, so... yeah, I didn't think so. No, big one. Let's go with 1000 by 1000. Jeez. So which one do I want? That one or that one? I'm gonna go with that one. No, we're not. No, actually, I just realised this has a very short thumb. Forget that. Let's keep searching. Hey Joe, welcome back. I hate seeing these like fields of arms. That one's not bad, but it's off at an angle. That one's away, which is what we don't want. Ugh! No! This is probably the most clear hand we're gonna get. So we'll start with this. Jeez, that's big. Keep that there. So big? Jeez. How big is this image? Alright. Okay. Image size. Canvas size.
There we go. Now we're gonna downscale the image. Although, no, first we'll Photoshop it a bit. Sure, noticed I asked about 50-foot broom. No, I didn't. Wait, what? Oh, right. I got you. Anyway, merge down. Anchor down, merge down. So, thumb needs to be over a little bit. Didn't realise how square off that makes it. But yeah, this bit be just a little bit over here. Oh, that's not going to work. Kind of there. Yeah. That's better. That looks alright. Remember, this is just a general shape we're going for. And this bit would be longer too. So take this away. Here. It's a very weird thumb here. It's not quite proportional. Yeah, that's more like it. There we go. Right, now that I've extended the tip a bit, I can see this is too long. So, let's combine these two. Move them back a bit. There we go. That's what was offsetting it. The thumb tip was really small on this guy's hand, so it needed to be just extended a bit. It's also a bit thin and pointy, so let's bring this tippy tip in. Yeah, I got you, Joe. I just misunderstood at the time. So how are we going to do that? Because the nail's there, obviously. Maybe I just need to flatten it. He has no nail either, this is weird. It's just barely got a nail. I guess we could try and blur it. I don't ever use the blur tag. Is it smudge? Oh wait, I'm using size 1. Let's make it size 20. There we go, that's a little bit of a nail. That's all you need. In that case, I can sort out the rest of this the same way. So we'll put the nail, try and bring some of this in a bit. Oh no, that's all gone wrong. That's all gone wrong. Can I make this really big? And then just smush the whole thing a little bit. It's kind of working. No, it's all wrong now. We'll stick with that, that's fine, doesn't need to be perfect. This is a bit off, so we'll change that. Can I just take a selection of it? Like that? And then smudge it in? What's this? Oh. Heal image irregularities. Ah! Is this what I want? I don't know. Convolve. The hell? Anyway, let's try this. So I'm going to copy that. Paste. Where is it? Oh, hang on. I was selecting the wrong layer. Let's turn those off for now so I don't get it mixed up. Yeah, there we go. So bit by bit we can mold this finger to the right shape. And all we're doing is squashing this palm part into the finger. Until we get the right angle and can push further and further into it. See how much different that looks now? Still a bit chunky here though. So we're gonna bring that all the way up. And we're gonna take this as well. And we're gonna push it all the way to there too. And then try and kind of equal it here. And this is obviously too chunky too now, so there we go. Then finally we match it all up down here. Ah, that last one was off. There we go. That's already looking nice and thinner than it was. So that's a little bit better than it was. Not perfect, but it's just a template in the end. I really don't like these fingernails at all, so when we get around to the manual massive changes, we'll change that too. Right, next thing we're going to do is add new layer. We're going to draw over the whole thing. Very carefully. Not with a size 102 brush. In fact, if I do by lines, it would make it even better. Oh, I don't need to. No, I just need to click. So I go click, then shift, click. Just try and get the shape. That's all we want. And I can modify it as I go. So here, yes, that's actually pretty accurate. See this bit here, this knuckle, the first parts of the thumb, that's what I was trying to get from the other image. I just couldn't get it right. And here, I actually need a little bit of extra out and then in, just to make it sharper. We got the nail, the thumb. So as I say, this is just an outline we need. We don't need it to be absolutely perfect. In the end, we won't actually be using any of the original image's pixels at all, so we don't need to worry about any kind of copyright at all. That's only being used for its shape. Knuckles are hard to get the angle right when it comes to the curvature, so I might actually put some extra lines on this just for reference after. Because sure, we've got the general silhouette. I don't like that last one. But this includes the depth of the fingers too. It doesn't give us the edge of the knuckles only. Right, this finger I'm going to make thinner with lines. So the outside is oh right, no, wait. The outside is fine like this. Yeah, that's fine. We'll finish off the outside before we go making the finger thinner. Okay, so now that little news announcement. I have been considering doing merch. I keep having it suggested to me via stream type growth suggestion things, and also I've been asked in the past whether I will be making merch. I think I've finally come around to it. So if you guys have any input on that, I'd like to hear it. Should I? Shouldn't I? If I did, would you want it? Or do you think it's a bad idea overall? Right, here, this is slightly different, so I'm going to go with here to here to here. This one is supposed to be thinner than his, so I'll, instead of having the crease up here, I'm going to have the crease here, and then just try and duplicate it, sort of. Fingernail that's close, but it's more like that. And yeah, it's pushed into, so it's fine. Again, this one's thinner, but there's not a whole lot you can do. We can fix that. There. I just realised I was supposed to change the shape of this. This should have been more pointy. I'll add it now. And then it should be thinner. So we'll go from there to there. There we go. That's much better. Hard to see. Let's put a background layer. Don't know how well you can see that, but that's quite nice, I think. Now we just need kind of like the ball of the hand. I had the wrong layer selected. Whoops. A bit of the other side. Bit of the wrist. And that should be it. So hard to see, but there you go. Ah, that's better. Wait, where's the ones I just did? Oh, it's on there. Oh, it's in white as well. Oh, it is here. It's just in white. Okay. That's easy to fix. No, it's not, because that's all... I have to do it like that. Close enough. So yeah, that's a good start. Thumbnail as well could do with a little bit of detail. There. And therefore, that should be there. I don't use the eraser tool because it likes to have effect on the nearby pixels too, and I don't want to keep messing with the settings just to get that right. Right, we have our hand. Next, we need to duplicate this as a smaller version. Because this is 2000 by 2000, we need to make this as the 112 by 112. So, there's two ways we could try doing this. We could try duplicating. Wait, no. Not duplicate. Technically, yes, duplicate, but I want to do a copy. There we go. Make a new one. Skip this track, it's so annoying. There we go. Paste. And then layer, where is it? Scale. Yes. Oh, crap. Alright, never mind. Layer. Scale. We want it 2000. Okay, then we paste. Then we downscale the layer. It doesn't seem to want to move the contents with it. I thought you could do that. What do you mean I can't move it? What? There we go, I can move it now. Did it work? Yes, it worked. Okay. I did the wrong one. I think. No, it is the right one. I just can't see the damn lines. I don't know if you can see it, but there are lines there. Oh, it's transparency. That's why. Okay. Can we set transparency 0? What about just doing this? No. This goes through the transparency. Ooh, this is gonna be a pain. Okay. Hold on, what are we doing? Oh no, we shouldn't have done this. We shouldn't have done this at all. We want it to fill the image. Look how much empty space we have around it. Not that one. We can get rid of that. Yeah, this, look how much space has been wasted around it. Totally forgot. Is that all in? Oh, we need less than that. There we go. Yeah. Alright, we'll copy that. Oh right, there's duplicates of each other, aren't there? Yeah. So copy that. Get rid of this one. Make a new 2000. Yeah, there we go. So remove alpha. There we go. Paste. Yes. Image auto crop. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Nice. Alright. Then we image scale height 112, which should also change this. There we go. Did we just lose all the detail? Ah, damn it. I think we did. Alright, plan B. Plan B. We won't downscale it yet. We'll make the lines double thick. Because clearly it's just not having it. Make it fairly thick, actually. Also, we need to get rid of this bit that messed up. Or just fix it. Can you please zoom and move? Alright, so this one we're going to change to be like... that. And then we're going to get rid of... Can I just magic select? Oh, no I can't. Never mind. There we go. That works. Yeah, that works. Okay. Oh wait. Let's patch this. Now we make it bigger. Make everything bigger. So we'll go right on the center of each one each time. It's pretty hard for it to ignore 5 pixels. Difficulty is seeing where the corners are when they're nearly indistinguishable. Next stroke. That was off. Still gotta do one more after this, so it's not all just gonna be a hand today. Keep your ideas flowing. I'll hear them out. It always catches me off guard when they use random samplings in video games like that. Like Navi just now. I'm not even questioning the why, I'm questioning the what? This is called Oceanside, and it's got Navi in it. I don't need these docks on here, so I'm just going to move them off screen. So usually I would spend hours doing this with no audience at all and go to incredible detail. I'm actually going to less detail now to try and speed it up a little bit. So one day I might actually be dissatisfied with this version and make a new one. We'll see how it does. There's always room for improvement, until there isn't. Yeah, there's little bits of the Zelda theme in there I could hear it. Barely noticeable, unless you know what you're listening for. Is that all of it? Nearly. There we go. Yeah, that's not far off my own hand now that I can see it. This one's extra chunky. I don't like that at all. Ugh. No. No, we're gonna fix that right now before we move any further. So this is gonna take priority over it instead. That's gonna be thinner. And the nail's gonna be smaller too. Jeez. Alright, let's fix it up that way. Give me some white. There we go, that's a lot better. Let's use the erase tool now that we're on a more macro scale. Still too chunky. It won't look so bad once we add the knuckle. Yeah, it doesn't look quite as bad. I will revise this one day, but I just want to make sure it gets done. Oh, there should also be a line here. What? Why is it white? Oh no, I accidentally picked white. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I see what's so chunky about this. The little finger's super little now. Let's expand it. That might be a bit big, but we'll see. Let's try that. Okay. Yeah, that looks better. Alright. We'll go with that for now. So, now that it's much thicker, I'm going to save it as oops, v 0.1. Now we're going to downscale it. It lost it again. Wait, what about just scale? Ah, that worked. Much better. Alright, now we're down back to the 1 pixel stage. We can redefine these lines once more. A little bit quicker. Here we're losing the nail detail completely, so we just make it a thicker line. Hey Ghost, sorry I didn't see your message there. Welcome back to the stream. The angle I took the photo. No, it's not my photo, that's the problem. If I just took my own photo, that would work, but my phone camera right now is pretty much bust. And I don't have a photo already of my hand with a thumbs up. Alright, let's see what else I missed on the chat. Let me see. Oh geez, you've been talking for a little while. Sorry, I've been so focused on the work. I have the source messed up a bit in OBS. Why is that? It's got full screen right now, so that's why you can see everything. Nice to see other people using GIMP. Indeed, it's free compared to Photoshop. It's a very good option. Overwatch 2 minutes ago. Nice, nice. There's a new Overwatch workshop. Didn't know about that. Make your own thing for it. Definitely. If you have the ability, go for it. I'd love to see what you make. There we go. Okay, cool. I've caught up. What's my last line? There. I'm not so sure about that. What was that before? Huh. Just go with that, that's fine. As I say, it's much quicker now. Because there's fewer pixels for you to choose from. It looks too square when I do that. It's better. Source is a bit off, like it's been moved. Oh! Oh yeah, you're right. Jeez. How did that happen? Yeah, it's definitely off. I don't know why. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, if you can't see the Windows button, then it's definitely off center. I don't know how long that's been off. Oh, I think it's when I was doing the Steam stuff yesterday. So Ghost, the big news mentioned in the stream title is that I'm considering doing merch. I keep having it pushed to me when the things streamers should do, and I've been asked in the past whether I would do merch. I've said I wasn't so sure before, but I'm leaning towards it now. Mainly depends on if you guys want it, really. Because if you guys don't want it, then I guess I shouldn't do it, you know? So feedback about that would be much appreciated. Don't like that one. It's too jagged. Better. Well, we're getting down to pixel art level now. I'm starting to put individuals. Merch. Merchandise. Hoodies, mugs, all sorts. There's so many things that could be. I don't like how much off that one is compared to the rest. I'm gonna try fixing that. Alright, let's try fixing it now. So, let's try cutting it back. How's that? It looks a bit blocky really now, doesn't it? Maybe it doesn't need to be 2 back, it just needs to be 1 back. Yeah, that's the thing, you kind of just take things as being fine until you really start looking at them. That's a bit better, I think. Jeez, how bloody big is this finger here? Oh my gosh. Alright, hold on. This needs to come in a bit. This needs to come out a bit. Wait, I just made it bigger, didn't I? Well, no, I didn't. I made it the same. There. That's more equally distributed. What do you guys think? Is that alright? Remember, eventually it's only going to be like that big on the screen anyway. That looks alright, yeah. Yeah, when you look up close, there's going to be loads of issues with the pixels, but at this distance, what do you think? Now we start colouring. That doesn't slope very well, does it? Come on. Threshold 15, no, threshold 1. Doesn't work. What is it? Yeah, that kind of works. Okay, good. So what I've done is I've selected on the hand layer. Yeah, that's kind of why I wasn't doing it in the first place, Stuart. But on the other hand, gotta make a living. And if people like it and they want to, then all power to them. Take that. Oops. Oops. I keep them to switch layer and then tool as well. I'll make that lighter eventually. In fact, that'll do. That'll do. Right. Deselect. So, we need to add dark and light. Let's add some dark. Around here. No. This be light. Wait, no, we should keep adding dark for now. I'm kind of colouring between the lines, but I've got to override the lines at some point. Sounds like Mass Effect music. Now, there's a bit of a concern with this line here. Do I make it light or dark to make it show? I think I want to put dark above it. In fact, let's have a look back at that hand. What happens here? Oh, it's barely even distinguishable. You look at the colouring here. Just a tiny bit of dark then, I guess. It's not too bad so far. Doing it like what? Let's take really light for the nail, just because it's, well, light. Oops. Should really have like a color palette, but I'm just using the whole head as a color palette. Okay, a little bit of nail here. Yeah. Yeah, not bad. That nail looks right. And then we add an even darker dark around the nails, so they are extra distinguished. You see, it's actually darker than the original dark we used. Next song. Oh no, I don't know why you thought that, Ghost. No, it's metal. It wouldn't be red. I mean, I suppose you can have red metal, but no. Yeah, that works so far. There we go. Let's throw an extra white background on just to see what that looks like. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Let's fill in some of these gaps though. It'll start to look a bit more whole. Oops, drawing the wrong layer. What? There we go. When it comes to downscaling, then we've got to do a bit of mathematics. Fortunately, we only have to halve it. No, wait, no, we're at 112. Ah, crap, we're going to have to quarter it. Okay. So you may notice I scroll sometimes when I don't mean to, or I don't scroll when I do mean to. My scroll wheel's a bit buggy right now. It kind of misbehaves. So here we're going to take a slightly lighter shade, just to show the contrast between the underside and the overside. Here we just got to do a bit of evening out, although I don't like that, so we're going to round it off. The finger shouldn't be getting that much bigger. That's better. We'll go for the no. Should we go slightly dark or max dark for this? Let's go. Well, let's try that actually. How's that? That'll do. quite a lot of filling in to be done down here. Gotta kind of just evenly distribute the nail, the skin. Well, it's not skin, but it technically is. It's hard to explain. That shade for the knuckle. Yeah, we'll do it like that. We'll just do like a C shape each time. Okay, no worries, Joe. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you had fun. And again, I was late to see that message. I do apologise. In fact, your message was right after the last message I looked at, so I'm sorry about that. You got an idea. Browser add-on called Global Twitch Boots, which lets you add your own emotes. You could use that for testing. Oh no, I don't need to do anything like that. Well, I see what you're saying, but no, we're best off just making it very well and then testing it out for a while. No, you wouldn't end up waiting to see how it turns out anyway, you just look at the image. Like that. So I know that's actual size. The highlights. Gotta fill this in. Gosh, this one's annoying. Next song. Where'd it go? Oh, there. No. There. Yeah, exactly. You don't need to do that. Just use the GIMP. Right up to the edge. We're using max space this time instead of leaving gaps around. Actually, no, we'll do highlight. Straight from dark to light here. Makes it a little bit more cartoony as well because it's got like an outline. But it should show up better on Twitch with light or background. Light or dark background. Yeah, no worries, guys. I'm liking this. It's come out much better than I expected. I thought I was going to have loads of trouble with the proportions, but no, it's worked out. It doesn't need to be on every little pixel. That works. Yes, it's got the depth of the finger as well. I'm going to recolor this bit dark at the bottom. In fact, let's just do it dark now. Keep messing up. See here, by having this extra pixel, it makes it not look like two objects. So here it looks like one object, the other object separate. But like this, it's all one piece. Just a little bit of highlight down here, and I think we're pretty much done. Ah, right. Thickness of the top line needs to be finished. Two things you want to do, yeah? Overwatch Workshop thing is more complicated than you thought. Ah, well, that means you just got to dedicate a bit of time to understanding it. Weird how the music just cut like that. I'd rather have the track cut like that. So many separate little clicks to be done. Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. And there you are using the tier 1 emote, which will soon have a companion to it. There are now 2 tier 1 slots, 1 tier 2 slot, 1 tier 3 slot. So today we're making the extra tier 1 emote and the extra tier 3 emote. No, the only tier 3 emote. So to repeat the story, when I made the tier 1 emote, that got approved. When I made the tier 2 emote, that got approved. When I made the tier 3 emote, didn't get approved because it was animated. So there is no tier 3 emote. There hasn't been this whole time. There we go. What do you think of that? That's on a white background. And that's on a dark background. In fact, let's just make another layer to test it. Let's take near enough black. Wait, actually, can I just take... okay, so near black but not quite. So we want like super dark blue. That's what Discord, that's what Twitch looks like. Kind of there. Kind of... it's like a super dark purple, isn't it? Let's go purple, then dark. Yeah, that's more like it. Well, darker than that. Darker, darker, darker. There we go. So that's the Twitch background dark mode. You ask if there's any colour going into it. Well, that's the colour of my metal arm, so not really. Although I could put more of this kind of colour into it. It's all dependent on intensity of light, after all. It's not all that clear when it's so small. Maybe we keep this as the 112 version and then just give it more highlighting as we get smaller, so it's more distinguishable. If I flip it horizontally, I've gone to the effort of making sure it's left hand. If I flip it horizontally, right? If I do that, I'm going to also do this. Right? And look how lack of detailed that is. Yeah, you can see it's a thumbs up, but that's all. Okay, so let's save that as the 112 version. And V1 112. Oh wait, it's not 112. Hold on. I'll finish saving it, but it's not actually correct. It's not wide enough. There we go. Oh, then that splits off the edge. No, scratch that. Although, does it really matter if it splits off the edge? I suppose it kind of does if we want to combine it with other remotes. There would be a big gap in the way. Okay, so, yeah. Let's check canvas size. 1, 2. We'll keep it on the left edge. So sure, it's got all this space on the right, but it's on the edge. That's what we want. Oops. Not Control A. I was trying to do Control S. No, not Control Z. Just save, okay? No more shortcuts, except Control Shift B. Hand V1, 1, 2. Oh crap. That's why I messed up the naming. Alright, let's rename it. Hand. Change the name actually. Left thumb up. V1 at 112 by 112. Then we make a PNG. Thank you. Then we try opening. What was it? Left thumbs up. There. Alright. Seeing the fingers popping was creepy. Yeah, I thought the same thing. What I could do one day is make the normal flesh coloured hand for the right hand as well. Then you could have both sides. The gap doesn't make them look bad. Yeah, but they're up to the edges. If you want it up to an edge at all, you're going to want it on the left edge, aren't you? Alright, now let's get back to this. Now we're going to do the next version of this, which is going to be the 56 by 56, which is going to be a pain. Start with 112 by 112. We take all of this. Paste it in there. On the left, please. Wait. Hold on. There we go. Right. So now we've got a 112 by 112 in a new area. We're going to downscale it and see if it hopefully works out alright. Oh, that's a bit crummy. Oh. But the main thing is it kept the proportions and now we can fix it. Yeah, it's because the layer goes, don't worry about it. Alright, we gotta fix this. I'm just gonna flick between these because that way I don't have to keep changing layer here. So we're gonna take the dark, we're gonna fix the dark. This is all a new layer as well, so we won't accidentally keep any of the bad stuff. Alright, we'll just go round so far and try and get the majority of the details. I don't like this here. because it gets really fat doing that. It's next to the lump, so we're just going to ignore it. You can't see it, but I'm actually filling all that in. It looks pink. It's not supposed to be pink, but it looks pink. That's fine. Ah, that works. Yeah, that works. Next track. Wait. This should be more bumped out, shouldn't it? Let's go back a few. There. Wait, I'll just drag click. There we go. Yeah, not bad. There we go. When you have it like this... Crap. Yeah, when you have it like this bit here looks a bit darker because it's got these dark ones around it. But once you stick just a plain white layer behind, you can see it's all the same colour. More highlights here. What's wrong? Oh, this is in the wrong layer, that's why. Very mature bite. The big news, Bite, is that I am finally considering doing merchandise. It keeps being suggested to me, and I've been asked before about whether I'd do it. At the time, I didn't really want to, but now I'm considering it. This nail's getting more jagged, now it's lower res, so we're going to fix that now. Like that. Wait, no, that's the wrong colour. But regarding the merch, I would like to hear what you guys think. Because I don't just want to go ahead and do it and then it's of no use to anyone, you know? But if people want it, then I'll do it. Why has this got a weird dark patch here when it's not there? It's weird how it decides it's colour sampling. Oh no! Oh no, I put them all on the wrong layer. Oh, crap. Oh well, we'll just carry on like this now, it's too late. When you're switching between layers, turn them on and off and all that stuff, it just gets so easy to select one and start drawing on it instead of just doing your interaction with it that you needed. Right now I'm just colour correcting. Getting rid of the weird bits. But now I don't know which parts I've done and which part I've not. I was using the extra layer as kind of a record. Am I going to do a sub badge? That's a good question. Maybe I should do that today as well. But yeah, Bite, you asked about the news being the merchandise. What do you think of that? Is that be something you're interested in? That doesn't look right. It's all too flat like that. That'll do. Oh, the knuckles. Does that work? Almost. That works, right? If you can link me to the... No, tell me I haven't just missed all of that. Wait, what? How was I interacting with that when that was the selected one? Weird. Anyway, yeah, if you can link me to the specs for the sub badge, I'll get right on that. Well, after we've done the emotes. This loses the curvature now. What? Alright, is that all done? Is that fine? It's really hard to tell with accidentally using both layers. That looks alright. Yeah, that looks alright. Alright, next we save this version to... Wait, hold on, I need to get rid of these. Couldn't tell these were here until we put the white. This is why I was trying to do it all on the extra layer, so I didn't accidentally get any artifacts around the edge. It's so easy to overlook these artifacts that almost look the same colour. That shouldn't be that. Or should it? Now I've taken it away, it looks a bit worse. Colour mismatch. Let's try... Yeah, that works. Whoa, that's way too pointy, what the hell? Alright, that looks good on that colour. What about on the other? Yeah, that works. Yes, Ghost. Right, we call this left. Thumbs up. B1 at 56 by 56. Oops. And then finally, we do the smallest version. The nice thing about doing it this way is your work gets smaller each time. Oh wait, no, hold on. We need to leave these. 56. 56. Now the problem is, if I show you the layers, this one is on multiple layers. So what we do is, I think it's Control W. Oh no, that can that closes the window. Whoops. What we do is it layers? Flatten image, there we go. Turns it all into one. Okay, that's no good. No, that's fine. We'll just get rid of the background. So then we add alpha. Magic select. That's not good. Alright, scratch that. Merge visible layers. There we go. Yeah. Okay. And then we just do a select all, copy. Then on the new one, wherever that's gone, paste. Wait, need to get rid of this. Add alpha, select all, delete, paste, anchor, done. You'd say go for it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll go for it. For starters, I might just go with a sort of channel logo, which I still haven't really made. The closest thing to that is... Which one? Oh no, it's none of those. On screen. That's the thing I use all the time. But I think I can do a lot better than that. I was going to make an animated one where like a light blue shimmer goes along the edge on both sides at the same time. But I ended up not getting that finished. This thing is actually all the Twitch links. When you go under the stream, this is what you see. Yeah, speaking of this YouTube one, when I put content on there, you'll have a lot more visual stimuli than just my face. I like this. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? The thing that's in the preview image. It's this, but modified. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that took me a little while to make. I like that. Oops, not this one. There we go. Thank you, Ghost. I do have some artistic talent, it's just I don't use it very often. Okay, so here's the worst part. Scaling it down to 28 by 28. This is where all detail gets lost. Wish me luck! Oh, that's so bad! Look at the original compared to that. Jeez. Update my offline screen. Oh, thank you so much for reminding me about that. It's so way behind. Yeah. Let me check. Where is it anyway? It's under settings channel. There we go. Is that right? Yeah, so my current one is this, which says that I'm playing certain games, which I'm not anymore. It even has Skyrim on there, so clearly I haven't updated it since about Christmas. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, exactly as you just said. Let me just check something. When you type, is it actually coming up on stream? Where's my chat? Why isn't it appearing? Has it been appearing and I've not noticed? Or is it missing? You say it is appearing. I don't see it. Well, I used to do it all the time, Ghost. All the time. There's no chat on stream. There should have been. This entire time there should have been. I don't know what's blocking it. Browser source 2? Which one are you? My OBS is frozen. There we go. Browser source 2. Are you the one? Uh-oh. Donations? Oh, I completely forgot about that. I forgot I had that layer. We'll enable that. Steam Spring Game, is that what's causing this? This is really weird, I don't know why it's not working. I'm sure it's browser source 2 and that is showing, so why? What if I just hide the screen capture? And it still doesn't show. Okay, something's broken with it. How did loots work out? No one uses it, is the problem. It's right there for people to use and support the stream for free. But nobody uses it, and I kind of got tired of talking about it because no one uses it. Right, there is something wrong here. I'm going to try and fix it quickly. I think maybe the key is broken for the chat, because the chat was working yesterday. Where's that? Still no. Was it Streamlabs I used to capture the chat in the first place, or was it just Steam? The stream? Twitch? I thought this entire time you guys were able to put the chat on here, but it's just not working, is it? Okay, here we go. So streamlabs.com/widget/chatbox. Then it's got a really long thing, and that doesn't seem to be working. So if I go to my widgets, there we go. Chat box. Introduction, learn some basics with this tutorial. No, I already have it. Show my URL. Paste. It's the same. So why isn't it working? Oh, enable BTTV remotes. I didn't even emotes. I didn't realise that was an option. And Franca faces Z emotes. Yeah, sure. We'll put all those on because people try and use them and they don't usually appear on stream. I didn't realise there was a setting for that. Save. Any ideas on a sub badge? Actually, I was thinking we would have something numeric, because of course you can have different badges for different lengths of service, I think. That is right, isn't it? So... here. Yeah, those are terms of service things, guidelines. That's fine. Not going to do anything obscene. Different sizes. Oh my gosh, 18 pixels. It's tiny. Jeez. There are badges for 1, 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay. I thought they were all numbers, but okay. Hey, that was a beep. That was a loot beep. Ah, thank you, Ghost. Did it pop up? It might be a bit slow. If everything stopped working this stream because of the screen capture maybe, then... Oh dear. The sponsor message is my top layer, so it should be on top of everything else. PNG, transparent, not 25 gig, gig, kilobytes. Let's see what I've got then. So under the subscription section, so under the second category, I just go there. Find subscriptions. Subscription names. Loyalty badges. Wait, there's names? Oh, right, yeah. So there's this thing where you can actually like name them as like Squire, champion legend. Yeah? Oh. What's that? Or who's that, rather? Oh. I'll think about that. I'll think about the thing that I just received. Okay, so the other thing is loyalty badges. There we go. So we can have base 3691 year. Then we've got more when we get to a partner. Gotta have a good think about that, but you guys giving me thingy thing ideas and feedback and chipping in what you think will definitely help with this. Because you guys don't really know much about my history, there's nothing I can put on here that is recognizable, you know? If I were to put, for example, a reference here to a place I'd been before, you guys wouldn't get it. If I put a reference to a character, a person, you wouldn't get it. If I put an icon of something I've used in the past, you wouldn't get it. So I need to... The only way you would know these things is if you knew my past, and the problem is there's so much, it's going to take a very long time. It's a very long and complicated past, many pasts, that it's hard to find a starting point where to begin talking about. And that's what I was going to use the main YouTube channel for. It's going to be all about the times I've had, the adventures I've been on, the things I've done, and just some form of video entertainment really, where people can take it seriously or not seriously, and just find it entertaining. And if I had released any of that by now, I could put things here that were references to that, which you could enjoy. So for now, we'll put this aside. Just for now. Back to the task at hand. At hand. Pun wasn't intended. You said the loot thing was visible. Good. Alright, let's finish this. We've dilly-dallied for a few minutes now. Get back to the job. Actually, I'm gonna turn on the fan because it's so damn boiling in here. 1 second. Oh. Refreshing. Window open, fan on, blast me with outside air. Alright, let's do this as a speed round, shall we? Sorry, 1 second. There we go. Okay, so let's take the highlight color. What is this music? Weird. Once we've put the colors on for this, I'm going to compare it with the face and see if we can improve it maybe. Wait, this... Here? That's too high up. Should be there. Right? No. Oh, it's hard to tell now. Like that, maybe? Maybe. Yeah, it's more like it. I should just select and book it. Alright, that's part of it done. Oh, I overreached. Let's just undo the last bit. Alright, we can see there's a knuckles here, so let's put the knuckles in. Let's get the nails in somehow. Gosh, this is such a mess now. I just have to do blocks. Ugh. Look at all this detail we put into here. So much dark area, and it's just gone. Oops. Bottom nail looks too big, yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna fix it in a bit. For now I'm just trying to get the majority of the colour down. Oh right, the nails, hold on. I need the backing. Ah, there we go. Now that it's got some finger edge around the nail, it looks less massive. trying to see if there's anywhere I need to finish up. Between the first and second nail there I need to do. Everything else is mostly just a fill job. That was fill. Nah, that should be dark. Don't need to do anything down here, even though there's colour filling it. If I put any more down there, it just look blobby. I suppose these little gaps we're seeing in the middle could keep those colours that they have. It's not such an issue. Let's do this one correctly. And how's that look? Yeah, that's alright. Then finally, we need to put some darkness here. So this is where the fingertips are going into the ball of the hand. So if we take the dark from here and put that in, how's that look? Not good enough really. It just merges into the finger. We should put that. Low res, better res. So, what do you guys think? If that's the finished product? So, firstly that. And secondly... that. Fingernails would look better as 2x2 or 1x2. You know what, you're right, they should not be square. They're not flat fingered, they're curled fingered. Let's try that. Oop. Did I not just grab a place for the pixel? Does that look better? Maybe cancel that one because it's curled in. No, that looks weird now. That might be alright. Maybe just get rid of that because it's curled into it. Maybe the nail's too bright. Wait, you want to try 2x2s? No, that's nasty. Nah. I think this where it's curled into the ball of the hand is fine because it covers the nail. The remaining three do show a bit. Because if I have all four, it just looks like a grid, which looks weird. I think like this works. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the highlight of the underside. Wait, get the right layer. Yeah, that works. Right, now looking at an actual size against a white background, against a dark background. The problem is that highlight shows, doesn't it? Hang on. Actual size. White background, dark. White, dark. Wouldn't be so bad if there wasn't a dotted line around it. Need a nail on the top. I do, don't I? Yeah, I do. Now this is curled into the ball of the hand. If you clench your fist, yeah, the first nail, it's possible to be just completely covered. That's what we're going to do, otherwise it looks weird. That looks weird to me. Whereas that looks fine because it's covered up. Right, let's give that a try anyway, so we'll save it for now. Left 28 by 28. Oh, by the way, sorry guys, I forgot to mention, released a whole bunch new videos yesterday on the archive channel, another 5 I think it was. So if you missed any of the streams this week, they're almost completely all archived. There's a few yet to be released, but I'm trying to release them in groups of 5 now, so people don't get flooded with notifications, and Discord notifications especially. How's that look? Yeah, that's understandable. Like, you can tell what it is straight away. Yeah. Now that there's no dotted line around it, we can see the shape just fine. Maybe I should put the 4th nail in there. Let's try it with the 4th nail. Replace it. Will this auto update? If I refresh, does that work? Oh, F5 is full screen. Okay, let's go left an image, right an image. There we go. How's that look? It looks like too many nails now. It looks like there's an abundance of nails. It does look a bit weird zoomed out, but that's on this grey background. Whereas on Twitch it's a darker background. Let's try without the nail again. Make the top nail one by one, like that. That could work. So this is why it's useful to have extra people judging your work. Yeah, that works. That definitely works because it doesn't look like the fingernail's missing. It doesn't look like there's too much nail. That looks fine. That looks alright. That one's hard to tell. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. You guys happy with that? We can always do like a revisit much later down the line, but we do have a second emote to do. So, yay or nay? And I'll go ahead and upload it now if it's a yay. That's a yay from Byte, and Byte is, of the two people chatting, the only subscriber. So let's go ahead and do that. It's going to be him that gets to use it. Alright, let's close all these. Oh, save, yeah, definitely. Save? Don't know what it did to that. Make the nails darker. Let's not for now, because I've closed them all down. We'll go ahead and upload it. Yeah, if they stand out, then you can tell it better that it's a hand. We'll upload these for now, and then see how they do over time. If in time we find it doesn't look quite right, we'll come back and do a version 2, okay? So I'm just uploading now. .28 by 28. Uploading. 56 by 56. Uploading, and 112 by 112. Uploaded. So this will be a Craggit L thumb up. Yeah. So it'll be like that. Do you think that's too long? What if I did like Craggit LT up? Or Craggit LTH up. Left hand, that's why, because I might do a right hand eventually. Or I could do thumb 1. And then as we make like a thumbs down and a right thumb up and a right thumb down or whatever, then you could do those. For now though, just thumb 1 might be easier to remember than trying to do the whole long name. LT up. Sure, yeah, that looks good with the block caps. Yeah. So there's going to be a right hand too, go with the first one. First one's a bit long, but LT up sounds good to me. Yeah, it looks better as well. Just typing it looks better. Alright, so we're going to have LT up. save. And it's done! The new emote is uploaded and will be tested eventually. Yeah, I just wanted to test if it was automatic, because it doesn't save right now, it has to be approved. But obviously it has to be approved. Yeah, sure, Ghost. Right, then the other emote. My gosh, how long have we spent just doing the one emote? That took ages. Oof, 3 hours. I might do the second emote tomorrow, so I can have a shower, have some dinner, come back and play a game. Because it's already 20 to 6. Sorry, 20 to 7. So that's the tier 1 emote. I want to do something much more detailed for tier 3. So maybe the high that was mentioned earlier would be good. So if we take the basic head, yeah, we can even make it bigger because it's not filling the whole screen. We've got all this space. In fact, if we take the smaller one, oh wait, no. What's that going to open in? Free editor. No. Stop. Okay, so open. Get my name. There it is. Where is it? Ended up behind somehow. So yeah, we can see on this one it's got some wasted space. If we take the shoulders off, because we don't need the shoulders. The shoulders aren't required for conveying emotion. And in fact, one day I might even scrap the current emotes that do have the shoulders. So enjoy them for now. I might remove them at some point. Replace them with head-only ones. I mean, having that as just a head doesn't look right, does it? This one just a head looks fine. This one doesn't. Chin gets longer. Wait, the whole head is lower by 1. That's better. It was off center. It was off height. Was it gonna have a speech bubble? Maybe. I was thinking of doing like a palm hand. So it'd be like that. Hi. Like a hi. Could do speech bubble if we wanted. Yeah. Take my strong hand, child. Is that a reference to Scary Movie? Oh man. Take my strong hand. Yeah. But yeah, this is obviously just a quick sketch. That look good? We can even leave the shoulders in, I guess. They just get covered up. And the higher we raise the whole thing, then... You thought I wouldn't get it? Ah. Caught ya. The higher we have it, the more space we've got down here for the hand and the high. So put this right to the top. And we're going to start small this time, because trying to reduce something when we're actually short on space from 112 down to 56 down to 28, that's going to be difficult. So we'll start small and go bigger. So let's just draft first. So lay it on top, please. Thank you. Of high. Then we'll have the speech bubble mark. The one down was fine. The one up was wrong. Oh, I don't even know anymore. And then that will be filled with white. Yeah, that's not bad actually. That works. We could leave it red, but... Oh, what if we put it in my classic blue? Oops. Ah. And then we'll put black background, like I usually do. Oh, there's so many shades here. Let's just, Can I just get pure black? Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Because that matches this perfectly. Yeah. Yeah, I really like that. And that works on light and dark as well. If I leave it white light, it's going to be a bit weird. Oops. Because that looks a bit like some kind of safety sign or something. Like on a ship, you know? But if you have it black, then it matches my colour scheme. So that's how I usually use the colour scheme to speak. If I show you the tweets, for example. All of these, they use the blue on black, except red, where I want to make a point. Actually, I did red a lot. Gold for good things. Let me show you the latest. Yeah, so here we go. I got red and blue combo. Where's the one I used today? Here. So that was today's tweet. Blue on black just looks perfect for me. Oh, I just saw at the end, scribble.io. I need to get back and play that with you guys at some point. Then we need to put a hand here, and it'll have to be the same as the other hand, but we'll try and make it look a bit better. In fact, let's do some research. So we want to get palm high. Oh. So bad. Look at this. This is the palm before the storm. Everybody say hi, palm. But remember, he's only here before the storm. Who comes up with this crap? There we go, not palm. This... But we're going with the left hand, so it can be on the left of the image as well. We don't want it to be a high five, because that implies either rigidity or tightness. Oh, well, I guess not, actually. Yeah, see how that's all splayed? I like this one, but I'd prefer it to be straight on, it's at an angle. What the hell? I was a beckoning finger. I thought it was like the claw from Liar Liar. I think it's wrong. Was it Liar Liar or was it Bruce Almighty? One of the two. There we go. It's a bit long. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of the same ones as high five here. Like the same relaxation or tightness. Or in fact, is a high five. Let's switch back to high five. Oh. High five. Camera. So when someone is high-fiving the camera... Oh, there is a camera called high five. Well, that sure confuses things. That would be a perfect image if it wasn't completely washed out by the white. What the hell were you thinking? Even as a stock photo, it's useless because half the hand's gone. That's not too bad, but again, so washed out. Okay, We could use this randomly extra scarred damaged hand as a reference. He's... he looks so scared. It's like, is it gonna burn me? As he puts his hand up to the sun. He's gonna stick his hand in like you know, a blasting flame boiler. Oh yeah, the angled hand actually. How much space do we have? We could do an angled hand, but I need to do the shoulder, don't I really? Even though it's going to get covered by the hand. I need to put a bit of the chest in too. Or do I? Do I? Do I need to? Not bad, but I don't like it being unequal like this. I want the emote to look a bit more... what's the word? Aesthetic. Yeah. It's these two washed out guys again. How about you? You're almost washed out too. And you're at an angle, so useless. That is incredibly fisheye lensed. Looks like her fingers are naturally just bent backwards. Eesh. This should be easier than the thumbs up, because it's just a flat hand. But it's hard to find good references. I think I'm going to go with that horribly scarred and injured hand, actually. Where was it? It was a secondary one, wasn't it? Is that off you? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go with this. Oh wait, yeah, that's fine. Robotic. Eh? I don't know. Oh yeah, it's E, isn't it? Yeah. Temp projects. And you. Gilbert Gate. 3 consonants in a row. So first things first, let's just get rid of that. Oh, for some reason I have a fleshy colour as secondary. Now what I like here is we've got the shoulder as well as the reference, so we can throw that detail in too. So right now we're lacking the shoulder to arm bit. Wait, where is it? There. If I just minimize a little bit more. Yeah? Yeah? Obviously it'll be in a bit further, but... yeah? This needs to be bigger actually. So, oh jeez. Yeah, it'll be like that, but the shoulder won't match up. I might just hand recreate this. Let's see what it looks like if I resize it to tiny standard. Let's get rid of some more of it. Right, image auto crop. Then image scale down to height of 28. No, we're going to need it bigger than that. The hand's got to... No, we need it smaller than that because the hand can't be too massive. So of these 28 pixels, we're only going to use maybe a third? Maybe 20, actually. Right, let's say 20. Go. Okay, that didn't work out too well. Yeah, scratch that. I'll just do it manually. Alright, this is going to be a bit difficult. What a mess, yeah. It's going to be quite difficult, but we'll do it. So, keeping the size of the face, my hand goes from chin to just over the eyebrow. So there to there is the hand. Maybe higher. Stop going wiggly. Oof. Smack my headset. Yeah, that's about the size of my hand. And then width-wise, because we got an angled picture, it's harder to figure out. But it would be ear, earlobe to eye. So it would be about here to here. Then of course the wrist would come off this way. So that's the size we're going for. Alright, another layer. Now we'll get the red in there. So we want a sort of hand shape. Well, this one would actually be splayed out a bit, wouldn't it? Don't make the arm chunkier than the hand. Thumb needs more thickness here. The edge of the hand does too. I think. Is that it? Let's fill that and see what it looks like. Whoa, 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 what? I missed one? Oh, I missed one. There. Alright, this needs cutting. Inwards a bit. Can I just... Yeah, I guess we can just use white for now. If we splay the hand a little bit more, then we can have 2 pixels per finger. But not the little finger. Little finger gets that much. And then we just go like tip, 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 tip. Obviously this one will be greater. There we go, that's looking more like a hand shape. Maybe connect a bit here. No, that's starting to look a bit fat fingered. Thumb tip. Or a thumb tip. Or a thumb tip. No, that just makes it look weird. What's the shortcut for a pencil? Because I keep clicking on the thing. Ah, N. So I just press Z, which is zoom. N is pencil. Pencil. This needs cutting back still. It's just too wide. That's more like it. What if I then thin this a bit? That's not bad, but now this is looking fat and thin, so let's splay it. Cut it. Yeah. Let's fix that finger a bit. Ooh. I just realised that without context, it looks like someone's just shoving something in my face. Maybe we could go for a slightly bigger hand, because look how little of the image this takes up. It would be disproportionate, but on the other hand, the hand would be closer to the person viewing it, right? So, let's say the camera. The hand would be closer to the camera. If we get rid of this, and we just move this a little bit, so it's like hi. It's still too small, don't you think? Let's get rid of the white that's on the topmost layer. Right, can I use the magic tool? Will that work this time, please? Yes. Okay. Deselect. Scary movie kind of hand. Hi. Let me just put a tiny bit of detail so it looks like it's actually a hand. So put like, oops. There we go, it looks like it's got a bit of a palm now. So yeah. Hi! Oh, you think it looks alright there? Yeah, maybe. We'd add the shoulder as well to fix this. Yeah, I guess this could work. Yeah. Let's work on that now. And maybe change it after. I'm just trying to make it so the shoulders and like it's popping out. Oh, what about over there? Yeah, because that kind of matches his shoulder and hand now, doesn't it? Just a little bit more. Yeah? Shoulder there. The hand entering on... The shoulder would end on the ball of the hand, yeah? And that's what we've kind of got starting here. Although he is pulling his hand back a bit. Like the whole shoulder and everything is behind or equal to his head. Yeah, and we'd want it slightly forward, because when you hi to somebody, you tend to put the hand forward to give it attention when you're waving it. I think there's fine. Right, let's do the next layer. Begin crafting this as a true colour version. Oh, I'm going to need a reference image just to grab colour off of. I don't want to keep switching layers again. Yeah, let's use the hand, I guess. Alright, basic colour for the majority of it, and then we'll do the lighting on it. Yeah, sounds good to me. This could actually be a hell of a lot quicker than all of the thumbs up stuff we've done combined. Remember, this is the tier 3 emote, which is why it's got so much detail in it. It's got the face, it's got the text, it's got the hand. It's even going to have shoulder and chest, which is more than has been shown so far. Right, now we need some dark. That's already looking alright. I'm gonna be right back. My housemate's shouting me. 1 second. Okay, my housemate has just reminded me of something that's happening today, which means that I have to go. So we'll pick up this tomorrow daytime, because it's bank holiday tomorrow. But later today we'll do a game. So we've done one emote, we've even uploaded it. In a bit, I'll be back, play a game of some kind, not sure which just yet, but we'll see. Then tomorrow in the daytime will be another bonus stream to do this, and then on the evening will be another game. Don't forget, this is only the 28x28 version. I would have to do the higher detail versions as well before I submit it. So it would take me a while to do this. So thank you all for tuning in, hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that follow button so you know when the next stream's starting. If you would like to help support the stream videos and everything else, you can hit subscribe on Twitch, use a free subscription from Twitch Prime, check out the Patreon. If you would like to support and otherwise, you can follow on Twitter, spread awareness, or follow/sub to both of the YouTube channels. Also, we have a Discord community. If you'd like to join that, the link is down below. Once again, thank you all for tuning in, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next stream. Bye!